If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who do good to you, what credit is that to you? For even sinners do the same. And if you lend to those from whom you hope to receive, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners to receive as much again. But love your enemies and do good and lend, expecting nothing in return. And your reward will be great, and you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the ungrateful and the selfish. Be merciful even as your Father is merciful. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Many of you know that and are aware that this is our last Sunday here, my last Sunday here, and my wife and our two boys as we relocate to Tennessee. And it would be very easy to stand up here and reminisce. It would be very easy to tell you that about 17 years ago, I moved here, and probably not many of you know this, but my home parish in Louisville, Kentucky was St. Michael. And I had, living at Antiochian Village, I could drive 30 minutes one way, or about 30 minutes another way, and I had two parishes to choose from. And I chose St. Michael because that was the patron and protector of the community that I grew up in. And thank God I've had a wonderful 17 years here. It would be easy for me to stand up here today and reminisce about how this community took me in the long, cold, lonely winters of living at the village. This became a home away from home for me, as I got to know people in the community and get involved in the life here. It would be easy to stand up here and talk about how Father John and even Father Sam have been a guide and mentor for me in various ways over the year. It would be easy to stand here and tell you how much it meant to me 6 years ago when I got married and my wife moved here from Oklahoma. And again, the community just welcomed her with open arms. And it would be easy to talk about how, now that we have two young boys, and I'm up here working, while my wife is down there working, and there's always someone helping her. It would be easy to celebrate our time here as we reminisce and show our gratefulness to each and every one of you, to the community as a whole. And while all of that is true, God has something greater in store for us today, because we come here and He has a word for us, that while all of those things are true, there's something much more important that we should leave here with today. as we hear the gospel, God takes us out of our comfort zone. He says it's normal for us to reciprocate. It's normal if someone is treating us correctly that we want to treat them correctly. It's normal that if we know someone needs $100 and we know they're going to pay us back, okay, we'll give them the $100, or maybe more, maybe less. And we know it's easy to love people who love us. Whether it be our family, our friends, our co-workers. When we're shown love, it's easy to reciprocate that. What's hard to do, and what God calls us to do, is to not worry about the reciprocate part. If we are loved or not being loved, we should still love. If we do good, if someone does good to us or does not do good to us, we should still do good to them. And if someone needs something from us, and we can help them, whether we're going to get something back, whether they're going to return, it doesn't matter. We should do it anyway. And that's hard. If you think about it conceptually, okay, that makes sense. But if you think about the particulars of our life, that becomes very difficult. Because we have people that really can get under our skin. We have people in our families that maybe we haven't spoke to in years, and we probably have people that we work with that we'd rather not talk to and maybe just be civil with. And we have people that we know need our help, and we're reluctant to offer that help. Yet, that's what God asks of us today. And I think the message that we don't hear today is that while we think it's hard, it's actually pretty easy. Christ says in another place, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light." If we start to do those things, and we set our own will, our own pride, our own ego aside, and just say, you know what, I'm gonna do good to even people that probably aren't doing good to me, that get under my skin. I'm gonna love people in my family that drive me nuts, or that wronged me, or that wronged my children, or that wronged my parents. And if I can help someone, I'm going to help them. Once we start to do that, we realize, oh, that wasn't so hard. It's just initiating that, being a catalyst. And ultimately, the question comes down to, who am I living my life for? Am I living it for me in terms of what I think is right and what I think I should do? Or am I setting I aside and saying, God, what is it that you call me to do? What is it that you want me to do? And give me the strength to do it. When we ask his help, he gives it. When we set aside our will, we allow God's will to act in us. And so as we move on, as my family moves on, as we move on, I know certainly, I pray this won't be a last time, but it'll certainly be much more intermittent. And I pray that as we see each other, whether it be a few months or a year or 5 years from now, that we see God's work acting in us